Hello everyone, my name is Constable Luke McRae and this is my partner, Constable Brett Early. We are your hosts for the 2022 Virtual Polar Plunge, and we join you now live at our Virtual Polar Plunge headquarters.
That's right, Luke. We're here and we're going to be critiquing our Polar Plunge contestants and how well they do with the plunge today, with the assistance of our guest judge, Sergeant Barney the Bear. Barney? Thank you for that, Barney. You know, I always thought it was weird that we refer to him as Barney the Bear when clearly he is a bear.
And don't bears usually hibernate during the winter?
Right you are, Luke. But as a full-time sworn employee of the Edmonton City Police, he works for us year-round, around the clock.
You know, speaking of police, it's actually a little known fact that police were born to do this kind of thing, as words polar and ice are in their name.
I don't know who writes this stuff for us, but we are expecting big things from our contestants today. Luke, I'm getting word our cameraman is arriving on the ground right now, and we're going to go to Deputy Chief Kevin Brzezinski for his address.
All right, everyone, thank you very much for attending the 2022 Polar Plunge. I want to thank all the volunteers and all of our special athletes for a great cause, and thank you for raising all this money.
Thanks, Deputy Chief. We couldn't hear a word of what you said, but I'm sure it was great.
I think it's safe to assume our cameraman had a bowl full of granola and some noise-canceling headphones on.
It sure sounded like it. Without further ado, I'm sure the Deputy Chief was trying to kick things off for us, so let's get to our first competitor.
All right, so it looks like the Deputy Chief is first up to the plate here, and
whoa!
Big backflip! I don't know how anyone's going to top this.
I don't know either, Brett. Oh, looks like something's wrong here. The DC is starting to do a stop, drop, and roll. It appears he thinks he's on fire. We're going to take a short break with another contestant here while the DC sorts himself out.
All right, we take you back down to the field now for Special Olympics competitor Jenny as she takes to the plunge.
Whoa! Right out of the gates, she is down.
But by no means is she out, Luke. If this is a sign of things to come, our competitors are here to make a big splash.
Now over to Barney for the score.
85! Excellent score for Jenny and a fantastic way to kickstart this year's Virtual Polar Plunge.
That was fantastic, Brett. I'm really excited to see where things go from here. Our next plungee is going to be Sergeant Megan McIntyre, who is reportedly training with a colony of seals to prepare for this year's plunge.
Megan on the approach.
Wow! Textbook seal slide.
Yes, Luke, you can really tell that training's paid off for her.
Let's go over to Barney to see how this reflects upon her score.
Look at that.
Wow. A solid 80 for Megan. Another great score for a great competitor.
That's right, that's right. But right now we're cutting down to the field for our Special Olympian Shane, who's already in the midst of a practice plunge.
I gotta say, I love this uniform on him. He looks like the real deal.
That's right, Luke. Even if that water was laced with kryptonite, this man of steel still wouldn't be afraid to get his feet wet.
That was a truly inspiring plunge.
Yes, it was, Luke. But we're gonna have to go to Barney to see if he was as inspired as us. 95!
Wow! That is the highest score we've seen thus far.
That's right. I don't know how our next competitor, Police Association President Mike Elliott, is ever gonna top this one.
And here's Superman's stunt double sizing up the pool. And a massive splash from his belly flop.
Yes, Luke, yes. But what our viewers at home may not have noticed is upon his approach, he tripped and lost his sandal. That may affect his score. Let's go to Barney if he thinks the same. 84! 84 is still a respectable score, despite his flip-flop flopping.
Say that 3 times fast.
Flip-flop flopping. Flip-flop
Oh,
flopping.
stop there, Brett. I'm just getting word now that the DC is about to finish his plunge.
Get a camera down there.
95!
Oh, and a good splash. It's great to see that the DC's finally put himself out.
I was really starting to worry there. I wonder if this is going to affect his score.
Barney? 38!
Whoa.
For goodness sakes,
No.
Barney, that is uncalled for.
Barney, we got jobs to keep, families to feed. Reconsider. Thank you, Barney. 83. That's a much better score.
Thanks for doing us a solid, buddy.
Anyways, let's head back outside for our next competitor, Constable Amanda Trenchard. This is her 11th year competing, so she's considered a veteran in the polar plunge.
Wow. So we're expecting big things then. Well, let's get to our final competitor, Constable Catlin Chaza.
That's right. You know, he tells us that he likes to do the polar plunge barefoot. Now, I don't know if that's a genius move or a seductive way to attract frostbite.
I guess we'll find out. Let's go down to the field. A lot of focus and a lot of preparation. And I see one, Brett.
The crowd loves it. I love it. It was the perfect somersault. Huge splash, probably the biggest of the day.
I would have to agree, but it's not up to us, Brett. Let's go to Barney for the final say. 100! Wow, a perfect score, and you couldn't ask for a better closing performance than this.
That's right, Luke. But we'd also like to thank all of our competitors for coming out to partake in the polar plunge today. And for you viewers at home, there's still time to donate to our Special Olympians.
Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to making an even bigger splash in 2023.